We're here with Darrell McCulloch, and he's with Llewellyn Bikes, and he's here to show us some of his, a couple of his frames. Darrell, tell us a little about yourself, where you're from, and what kind of customers you sell to.
Francis, I born and grew up in Brisbane, Australia, in the Sunshine State, and I've worked with bike frames all my life, from age 16 to
16.
Right through to well, the last 30 years, and my frames and bikes are lugged steel construction only, and that's what I specialise in.
Right.
And my goal is to make a bicycle that the customer cherishes, and it gives lots of long lasting value, many pleasing miles.
Right.
And I couple that, my philosophy is to do traditional craftsmanship style work, but bringing contemporary flavours into it.
Flavors, right. I think we'll see some of that on this bike.
Yes.
Around how many frames do you produce a year?
Oh, about 20.
20? Wow.
And I'll explain why later.
A select 20.
Yes.
So,
because some frames take about 250 hours metalwork.
250 hours?
This particular one, yes.
Oh my God. All right, well, that's a great lead into this bike. Why don't you tell us what you're showing us here?
Well, this is a lugged bicycle made with stainless steel lugs, and the particular features that I'm proud of in these are some of the lugs on the bike, as in the stem lugs, and these lugs are some of the world's first compact angle shaped lugs, meaning compact angle with the sloping top tube.
Sloping top tube, right, notice that.
And some of the other details that I produce, because they're not currently available on the market to suit my needs and desires in construction and dropouts and so on. And I design and produce those.
So you'll just fabricate something if nothing in the market suits you, huh?
Yes, yes.
No problem with that.
Yes, that's right.
Unbelievable.
Yes. Well, there's a bit of toil involved.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and then this bike has my lugs, but I've done a lot of modification in cutting the lugs with the traditional lug cutting skills, but adding asymmetrical twists and turns to them. So that's what I consider like to be my flavour and my contemporary
your
flavour.
style, yeah.
Style on the traditional methods, and things like the stem lugs and the down tube bosses and the dropouts have those matching features in the frame.
Wow, very striking.
Then the hand polishing that goes on there, it's very laborious. It doesn't really do anything for the ride quality of the bike, as the polishing, but it gives the client that aesthetic they desire. And the beauty of the stainless is it's long lasting, it's refurbishable, and there's no deterioration.
No deterioration, right. Anything else about the bike that's worth mentioning?
Well, as I said, it's the beauty of the sloping top tube. It gives a lot more variation for fit.
For fit,
very
right.
important. People who are not so supple, with less pelvis rotation, you can build the bike with a higher head tube, and coupled with my lug stem to give matching aesthetics to the bike. I want to build a pleasing to the eye bicycle, but must be functional.
Must be functional, yeah.
Yeah, I want a bicycle that lasts
sacrifice of
decades.
function.
Yeah. I'm conservative of tubing choices. I don't go for the latest and the thinnest. I'll go for what's proven and I know will ride nicely in 20 years' time.
In 20 years.
Yes.
That's refreshing to hear concepts about not bikes for 2-3 years, but for decades to come.
Well, I like to carry that over in all my things I have in my life, whether it's a bottle opener for opening wine bottles or tools that I have.
Absolutely.
I prefer to have one. I prefer to have less, but what I have is nice and I cherish it.
Right.
Like a favourite pocket knife.
Absolutely.
And I want the clients to enjoy that with the bikes. And I have a high percentage of clients who come back for the second and third bikes.
Right.
So I'm pleased with that, flattered.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you.